And it is another race week for the endurance race. So, welcome, welcome. Should be starting the qualification in a minute or two here. As per usual, it is approximately 8 o'clock here, and I am a little tired. So yeah, quick rundown of how this event works in case you're not aware. We've got two bits, the qualifying bit and the actual race. This is going to be the qualifying. We'll have about 20 minutes to set our best time on a map that we've never seen before. That time will be used to qualify us into different divs. Better times, better divs, you know how that works. After that, we will do one big ol' race on the same map. Better divs have to do more laps, and ideally, if everything goes correctly, the first person to finish in each div should finish around the 35 to 40 minute mark, totaling to about an hour of playtime for the endurance race, all things considered. And yeah, so let's see what we've got here. Good luck, have fun. There's usually a GPS somewhere. Ah, here it is. Let's take a look at the GPS if I can get past the pole. Great job, me. That's... There we go. Great start. Alright. So this is the GPS. Just getting a look at what we're going to have to do before we do it. Okay, gotta remember to go to the left there. But it's looking pretty straightforward. Very dirt-heavy map by the looks of it. Dirt's fun. I'm terrible with gears management, but dirt is fun regardless. Ooh. That looks spicy. Pretty solid. I see our first times are coming in, hovering around the 2:30 mark. Probably gonna drop pretty heavily as we get flying laps. Alright, let's try that for ourselves. Yep, yep. To here. So that's not how you take that. Good to know. More like this. away on the right there. Okie dokie. Right, the bumps. Bumps are what keep you from being on the inside there. This is no checkpoint force. Okay. Way tighter on that one. That's a little hard to see, but not too hard to... Okay, that's right. And if you're crazy, you go to the right there, but I do not have a good angle for that, so we'll just take easy greenie. Oh yeah, there's the spicy transition. Wonder how that's gonna feel without speed, because I already didn't have a lot of speed there and it was not great. Oh. I totally forgot where I'm going. Okay, this is gonna be a critical spot. That is a long way to the next CP. Well, I probably just made it long on account of having to respawn 15 times, but you know, I'm allowed to complain. But yeah, that's one of the things that I'm not entirely jazzed about with the TM 2020 aesthetic is there's a lot of pieces that are just straight up black, and it's really hard to see, even in pretty decent lighting. Totally black blocks are hard to see exactly how you're supposed to, exactly what the contours are, what the edges are. It can be kind of hard to tell where you're supposed to be going with them as a result, because it's just a blob of darkness. And, like, they look good. They just don't... They're not great for pathfinding. Alright. Got our first lap done. Let's see if we can get a flying lap that's actually decent. Not sure if it's worth going hard in there on account of what I'm assuming are gear shifts that are going to happen as a result. That's right. Oh, that's fine. Keep going. Okay, you can take that at pretty low speeds, so that's nice. It's not going to be smooth. But it's nice that I'm not going to be, like, dying if I'm not hitting that perfectly. That one I'm not so sure about, because you have to do that one. There's no alternative there. Alright. Okay. That's probably safer than it feels. And with such a pretty okay run that I mess it up there. Okay, I guess it's only CP 15 and 21, so it's not like the end of the lap or anything, but it felt like it. I'm a player. I'm allowed to complain about whatever I want. I joke, of course. I don't know how you're supposed to have speed there, but then again, I don't know how anyone has speed anywhere in Trackmania, so... Thousands of hours across the various games, and I still don't know how people go fast. That's just the skill ceiling for you, I suppose. Okay, yeah, this one cruises really well. I'm liking it. About 10 more minutes to set our best lap, and this guy is sure showing us how it's done. Okay. You gotta take some wild lines to get that, I guess. Lines that I am not currently set up to take well. Oh. Surprised I even made it over to the dirt off of that. That's right. Go too tight on that. Ugh. We're getting there, figuring things out. Slowly but surely. Ow. Okay, maybe not. It's fine, don't worry about it. Again, still don't know how you have speed for that particular transition there, but I'm certainly trying. Ooh. Sorry, adjusting. There we go. Another lap. Let's do it. 8 minutes. That's like, what, a solid 3-ish, 2 to 3 laps? Assuming I don't royally screw everything up like I just did there, bonking on the wall like a knucklehead. I wonder how many people are going to be dropping by the endurance race today. Maybe we'll finally get another 50-player div. That'd be nice. Okay, yeah, definitely go a little wider around there for the speed. Speed. Oh, that was not what you want to do there, huh? That's kind of what you want to do there. So probably faster and with a not so weird line, but... Okay. This spot is getting me now. It didn't get me at first, but now it is. Okay, there's no railing off to the side there, so you can go off that pretty straight. I just need to remember to do that amongst all this absolute pitch black platform stuff. That's gonna scare me every time because okay, that's gonna get me every time because I forget that I can't go hard right there. That's what this qualifying period is for. Learning everything so that you can deal with it properly in rounds. Like that bump that I'm never gonna get smooth, ever. So just go low. Alright, another lap, let's do this. Stay right. I actually remembered this time. That's the worst possible outcome of that, huh? I do not know what the line is supposed to be for that, but it's not that. Oh, man. Straight up that. Oh, my time is suffering. I'm suffering. We still got a couple of good runs. Ah! Okay, what are you supposed to do if you beef it here? Is there an alternate route? Because it doesn't seem like it. You just kind of have to jump and hope that you have the speed. That's gonna get someone, and I'm worried that someone's gonna be me. Alright, we get one last good lap attempt. After this. Try not to waste it, because I can definitely do better than my current best lap implies. Just tough to hit everything. Cruising. Keep right. There we go. That's the shtick. That's the shtick. That's okay. Farther, I think. That's right. Nice and low. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's time I can be happy with. Just in time, too. Alright, last week, my position was not accurately reflected in the track leaderboard there, so I have no idea what position I'll actually be in. It says 90th, but it could be as low as like 130th. So, no idea. No idea at all. Alright. So we are in Div 3, I believe. That. Now I'm getting confused. Is server 0 Div 1 or is server 1 Div 1? We got only 30 people in the div? Oh man. That's crazy. Alright, well, we got a bunch of people coming in. Forget how many people it is. How many people is it to have 30 player divs instead of 40? Because it's like 210 for 50 player divs. We totally forgot about that. Ah. There we go. Getting better at that split path. We waiting for players. See how many people actually show up to the div. Guess a lot of people were just busy or something, because this doesn't feel like that menacing of a track. Like, there were harder tracks than this, I would think. Still waiting on 5 more or 3 minutes. Either way, some chill warm up. curious to see my position, because what was it? It showed that I was 90th, and if I'm in Div 3, then that means that I am the literal last person, worst seated in this div, which should make for an interesting race. I guess that means my initial goal is just to finish, baby, because if I can finish, then I can beat anyone who didn't finish. 'Cause that's how that works. That is going to catch me. That dark bit right there. It's the shadows, man. Black platform and dark shadows makes for impossible to see edges, and it's just... Maybe it's worse in Cam 3 than Cams 1 and 2 on account of the low to the ground angle, but either way, I can't see. It's not that bad, especially when you have time to figure the map out, but you know, it's like, That's right. This grass spot is probably going to catch me at least once too. At the very least, I'm going to have these awkward adjustments like every other lap. If I'm lucky. If I'm not lucky, it's going to be every lap that I'm making those adjustments. Alright. Warm-up 2 begins in now. That was the weirdest line I've ever taken there. Let's not use that one in the real race. One GLHF for the road. And we are going in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock. Good luck. Have fun. Ah, scratched it. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, I thought I was going to scratch again there. didn't. Alright. Remember, go right. Over now. Ah! I will never get that smooth in my life. That corner. Still don't take that corner well at all. That's right, this I need to be out, out, then I go in. Alright. This is a good first lap though. My first laps usually aren't this almost clean. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. It's always when I say things. Alright. Catch him back up. Get back up to speed. Alright, that's lap 1 done. We've got, what, 17 more to go? Yeah. As a quick little reminder, as we're seeing a bunch of cars nearby, the placement in the middle that you see pop up at every checkpoint is possibly incorrect. It's as close as it can be at the moment, but the accurate reading will be in the bottom right, where you can see my time and the time difference to the people near me. That updates as new information comes in from across the interwebs. Because a lot of these people are in Europe, it takes a hot minute for the game to realize, oh hey, I am actually not, in fact, in a good position. I am in a slightly worse one. Right. There we go. Figured out your little tricks, map. Okay, maybe not. Ah! I don't get that. It frustrates me because it doesn't seem like it should be hard, but I'm not getting it smooth and I don't know why. Ah. This turn 2. Well, haven't fell there yet, so that's... Oh, jeez. My lines are all over the place right now. I just realized that yellow pillar is meant to be the rightmost... as far right as you can go. That's a visual aid. That's cool. You'll love to see it. All right. We're rocking and a rolling. Currently hovering around 19th-ish, 20th, 20-ish position. Ah, no, that's 21, huh? Again, if I'm talking, I sure ain't driving well, and I'm doing a lot of talking. Alright. That's fine, though. Again, we're seated for what, last in this division? I'm not exactly worried about my position here. All the same, I'm certainly going to fight for the best position I can get. But if that position is only 24 out of the 25 remaining racers, oh, then I will certainly settle for it. And unfortunately, it's almost looking like that might be the case. Something about that just ain't working for me, and I don't know what it is. Holy cow, I actually took that almost well. Stay left. The tricky signs lie to you. Just trying to survive, man. Oh, that is unfortunate for that guy, but I will absolutely take the free position. Positions, it would seem. What happened? I didn't see myself pass anyone, but suddenly I'm in 20th. Well, don't look a gift horse in the mouse. Don't look a gift horse in the mouse? Mouth. Mouth? Where'd mouse come from? Come back here, mister. There we go. Maybe I'm supposed to bounce higher there, huh? Maybe that's my problem. I can maybe try that next lap, because I certainly ain't getting faster doing what I'm currently doing. Stay left. That is a surprise every time, and it really shouldn't be. I should know that by now, but I don't, so here we are. 20th place. Which again, pretty good considering I was seated for last in a 30-player div. I don't know how many people have left since the start though, so could be as low as 25th being the current floor. Or even less. Yeah, whatever the case. I'm here to drive, chill. Competition is secondary to the vibes, and the vibes are good. A little rough transition that time, but make do. Alright, let's try bouncing higher. Okay, that did not work at all. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, note to self, you were totally right. Just do that and accept the punishment. Oh, man. That's what I get for experimenting in rounds, I guess. Oh, my positions. Don't take them from me. Well, if anyone's taking positions from me, it's me with these terrible lines. Alright. Got one person a little bit ahead and one person right behind me. Seems to have been a theme for this particular race. It's like, boy howdy, it's very easy to lose positions. Somehow. I'm surprised I'm still in a position where I'm capable of losing positions. By which I mean I feel like I should already be in last, but you know what? Again, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Or as some might say, don't look a gift horse in the mouse. It's me. I said that for some reason. It was not intentional. Anyways, that guy passed me, so I'm in... No, I'm in 21st? Someone else have to respawn or something? Guess it's possible. I had to, so... Who knows? Can't get too distracted here. Oh no. Tried to go a little late. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why is this the part that's giving me issues now? Oh, that felt so bad. Well, I guess if you want my thoughts on the map, they're currently as such. It plays pretty well, but there are a couple spots that are a little weird and a few too many that are very blind. That's the thing that's getting at me the most, is that sometimes it's just hard to tell where you're supposed to be or where obstacles are or where edges of platforms are. And it can be in some nasty spots for that, too. And as for the weird parts, pretty much that whole section where I keep screwing things up. You got the weird drop down that I've never done smooth. You've got the sudden drop into the turn into the jump that takes like 15 seconds to respawn from if you don't get the jump right. Which you usually do, but it's definitely one of those where there's no safe route, where there probably should be a safe route. I don't remember all the maps, but I'm enjoying playing it, but it's definitely not one of my favorites of the endurance race. This one's probably better for individual laps than for rounds, I would say. Because like on an individual lap, most of these weird oddities don't matter that much because you can just restart and retry, but like in rounds, get a bad bounce here, it's like, congratulations, you've lost 15 seconds. Good luck. That's kind of true for any respawn, but it feels like some of this stuff could have been made so much at least safer or more instinctual. Like this turn right here, you just kind of drop down and you hope you land in the right spot. Then there's the grass there where it's like you're supposed to go right, but not too early. I don't know. I'm not gonna call the map bad, but definitely for like someone of my skill level, it's a rough ride all around. I think I'm currently in last place, and last place is currently 19th, which means we have had, combined with people who didn't bother to come into the race and people who have left midway through the race, over 10 people have left, which is unfortunately an entire third. Which is quite the shame. Quite the shame indeed. But people aren't enjoying it. They're free to leave. Again, unlike the older weekly endurance race from TM2, there is not a player limit on this, so leaving doesn't mean you're... Leaving doesn't mean you're stealing a slot and then not using it from someone else who might have been willing to go through the whole race. No limit to slots, so no slots to steal. If there's no slots to steal, you're not really wasting a slot, are you? Man, I felt like I got that about as perfectly as I could, and I still got the weirdest bump on that transition. I don't know what it is about my attempt there that never works, but something ain't. Right, I need to be more left. Oh, gained a position. Is that because someone had to respawn? Because someone left? Who knows? Whoa. I thought I was dead there. Totally thought I was gonna clip my wheel and like flip over or something, but I apparently didn't. And you know what? You take what you can get. Kind of settling into a rhythm now. Maybe it's the lack of any apparent competition in front or behind me that's helping. With no positions to gain or lose, I can just drive and vibe. Sometimes that's all you can hope for. can't be what you're supposed to do. That just can't. Can't possibly be it. That. Uh-oh. We're fine. Don't worry about it. We definitely had enough speed. I don't know what you're talking about. That certainly was a line I decided to take, huh? That's what you get with me. New exciting lines each and every week. Oh, that person's just chilling there. They disconnect or just stop driving or what? Perhaps an emergency that required their immediate attention. You know, sometimes pausing and quitting just takes too long. I get it. Oh, also, we are officially halfway done. We finished lap 9 8 CPs ago. Oh, that's survivable. Okay, let's just do that part again. Yeah, I'm like 20 seconds behind the next position. So something tells me I'm not catching them. And from the looks of it, whoever's behind me, if anyone is behind me, isn't fast enough to get to a CP before I get to the next CP, so either they have a similarly long displacement to me, or I really am currently the last driver. He who brings up the rear with honor and dignity and bad lines. Because we're certainly not getting first with bad lines. Another lap done though. Getting there. Oh, come on. I thought I was gonna do nice, and then I didn't, and we just lost another. Well, it's a free position, so I'll take it. There we go, 17th. Doesn't always feel like you deserve those positions, but you really do, because, like, you categorically just survived longer than the other person did. They couldn't handle getting to the next CP. They had to quit out, but you didn't. Doesn't matter if they were ahead of you. They didn't make it, and you did. Whoa! Hello. Oh, you must be first place. I haven't been lapped in this, this iteration of the endurance race before. It used to happen pretty frequently back in the TM2 days because, you know, you had 200 people on one server, so of course if you're like me, you're gonna get lapped by the people in first. You're gonna get lapped by them like multiple times over the course of the map. Very interesting. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not great. Being lapped is never a good sign, but, you know, it's like, hey, there are other people here. I am not alone. I'm bad, but I'm not alone. And then he's off. Off into the sunset. As well he should be, considering his pace is minutes better than mine. Still don't know how I'm supposed to be taking this. It's like, am I supposed to do a drift? Am I supposed to not do a drift? I'm doing something wrong. The GPS told me, but I can't pay attention to every single line the GPS takes. I'm mostly here just to make sure I know the corners. So, I don't remember what the GPS did there. All I know is it probably did it better than whatever the heck I'm doing. Not too many endurance races left, are there? It goes till what, end of October? And I think there's a number of breaks. There's what, 4 races left? 5? I don't know the exact count, but we are definitely in the back half of the endurance race. If I remember correctly, the intent was that this was the last endurance race ever. Well, series. Obviously not this race in particular, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what Spam decides to do with the endurance race. Oh, I'm just gonna save that one. Ugh. There goes number 2. I have been lapped once again. But yeah. Curious if this really is going to be the last season or if Spam will decide to maybe host another one because I'm having a good time. It's cool to see this back. Kind of didn't expect to see the endurance race come back after, you know, after how long of a hiatus it had. Kind of seemed like Spam didn't expect to have it back either, but you know what? This works. It's a good system. If it's the last season, it's a good send-off. A send-off where we actually have good competition, good server stability, good maps, as opposed to the bug-filled fiasco that caused the endurance race to end up being disbanded in the first place. Yeah, whatever happens, I'm glad I'm here. Getting lapped and everything. Oh, I totally forgot. Let my mind wander, and that's that. I knew that was going to get me at some point. There we go, it got me once. Doesn't have to get me again. Ah. That transition. If there's a way to do that transition correctly, I still don't know what it is, and I kind of get the feeling that there is no way to do it correctly. There goes number 3. Right on schedule. Got 4 laps to go. Seeing as I'm at least 1 lap behind, that means the timer should start counting down sometime in the middle of lap 17. Assuming I keep pace, that shouldn't be an issue. Here comes number 4. If I'm keeping track right. Though I also had that one respawn, so it's possible that I'm off on my count. See the back of his car. Oh. I was paying too much attention to the back of his car. Thought that said 2. Which doesn't sound right to me, because I got passed by a few people. What the heck? I did get it smooth once. Was the trick just to be super early? This turn. That's what it is. Oh. Getting tired, I'm losing my focus, and I'm forgetting that there are in fact corners that I need to turn into. Turns out you're supposed to drive in a driving game. Weird how that works, huh? Alright, 3 laps to go. We're on pace to finish handily. Still no idea if 17th is the worst still racing position, or if there's an even braver soldier behind me. Someone who's taken even more beatings than I have and still continues to soldier on, driving with no hope of gaining another position. Just here, 'cause it's fun. Or maybe for general points, because, you know, if you're trying to get points for the entire season, then finishing races is always going to be better than not finishing them, you know? So, I've done it again, too far inside. That's fine. Well, if I had speed, that might not have been so bad. That in front of me. Definitely not 16th, right? No, 16th is over half a minute in front of me, so whoever I'm seeing is someone who's lapped me. Or if circumstances really are that dire, perhaps someone I lapped unknowingly. But that would be very impressive. I don't know how you'd get into this div and then be passed by second to last. Two laps. Any moment the countdown will begin and I'll be on a timer to finish, which will not be an issue because so long as that timer is greater than 5 minutes, I should be able to finish 2 laps. There goes number 6. I actually saw the number that time. That is for sure 6th place. Have a little fun fight here until he, you know, gets away from me. But until then, I'll give you company. Is that 7th? What the heck? He's actually having a real fight with someone. Wait, hold on, that's someone who just respawned. What the heck? There's people actually vying for positions? Oh, also, we had our first finisher. I'm not part of this fight, but I'm happy to be witnessing it here at the end. That's crazy. With people finishing, chat is going down in the bottom left now, which I'm trying not to pay any attention to because I still need to drive. And texting and driving is already bad enough. Alright, one more lap. I might have spectators now, so let's try not to embarrass myself in front of them. Chilling on our final lap. Oh, nope. Never getting that right, except for that one time. And oop. There we go. Stay left. We'll be finished here soon. Everyone's waiting for me at the finish line. Except for the people who have already left, which is, I don't know how many, because, you know, no reason to stick around, but some people might. GG. That's that. Ooh. Yeah, looks like this guy is no longer driving. And he is the last person who isn't disconnected, so... yeah. I'd say that's that then. With 5 minutes, I don't think he's going to be finishing an entire 9 other laps, so... I would say that that is the race, and I'm gonna hop off the server and end the stream here in a sec. Thanks for joining me if you so chose to pop on in. I will catch you next race, I guess. Yeah, it looks like next week is the next one. I should be around to once again stream at 8 o'clock in the morning. Trackmania. Later.